welcome back to Review Guy. It's been some time since I went ahead and made another video about a product, but it's a new year. It's 2022. Happy New Year, belated Merry Christmas. Just a lot's been going on. I have a whole bunch of videos just lined up, just ready to go that I can't wait just to share some reviews and some products that I've recently purchased, or you know, 'tis the season, it's Christmas. You know, I got my my drink here full of water that has some beautiful deer on it. That just puts me in the mood for winter time here, and got some great gifts that I got for Christmas. I want to make sure that I wanted to review and tell you guys what I thought about them. A lot has happened since the last video I made. There's just a lot going on. So my wife and I just welcomed our third child. So just been going crazy with that. And again, I just have a list of things that I've been wanting to make a video on, but just have had so much going on. Just getting the baby's room ready, just preparing my son and my daughter to welcoming their new sibling, and just haven't had time. So I'm sorry about that, but love to jump right back in and talk about a product that I had for some time, loved it, and then we had a surge that went through the house and fried it. So I upgraded, so I'll talk more about that new product too. But let's go ahead and jump right in. Alright, so the product that I wanted to make sure that I brought up here, and I'm all about smart home devices and things like that, and as you have seen in some of my videos, I go about a whole bunch of different things. I'm really big into technology, and a lot of the things that will be coming up will be just like this device. This is from Linear. This is a smart home garage controller, actually, and I'll be going over a lot of different smart home things I've been doing around my house for a little over a year now. I went to school originally for computer science and changed over to business, but technology is my heart. I love technology, and this device was great because if you have an old garage door that you just push the button, goes up, push the button, goes down, that's it. This was a wonderful device where it could be controlled by your phone. It would warn you if you left your house and the garage door was left up, or if you come home, you could use smart home options to have it automatically open or automatically close. If somebody knocked on the door and said, "Hey, can I get a tool?" Or "Hey, whatever, fill in the blank, I need to get into your garage," I could push a button and basically from anywhere in the world and open it. Now this device used Z-Wave. It was very simple. You just plug it in. These two little wires go into the same little spot that the button was hooked up to. You plug the little adapter here into the outlet above where the garage door is, garage door opener, and it worked. Again, this one works off of Z-Wave. There are other devices out there that use Wi-Fi. Now Z-Wave is a weird name for some people. Z-Wave is basically its own secure protocol. It uses a different frequency than Wi-Fi, so normally it's not as busy or as kind of congested or slow down your Wi-Fi potentially. So I like the ability that it wouldn't slow down my Wi-Fi potentially, and add one more thing. The other thing that I liked about it is that I was able to integrate this with my home security system, so I could have my home security system open and close the garage in case it was an emergency that they needed to open, let the fire department in or police in. They could always go through the garage. I also could hook it up where if the smoke detectors went off, it would automatically open the garage door as another way of us to get out if needed. One less thing to think about. So it was all these great smart integrations that I could do with this. Also allowed me that because my alarm system uses cellular backup. If the internet went down, I would always still have access to open and close my garage door if needed. If there was a situation that came up. Now again, I was saying a surge came through. It was kind of hard to have this on a surge protector because it was up connected to the ceiling. Kind of hard to with the way that they have this hooked up is they had this little adapter here, okay? This little adapter is a clip that just plugs in to here, like this, okay? And you screw this into your outlet so that it doesn't fall out. Kind of smart, right? Well, because of this, there's no way to keep this hooked up into a surge protector up on the roof, or on the ceiling, should I say. Now, of course, I could have just gotten another surge protector, maybe, you know, zip tied it to my garage door opener. I just figured it was fine. I actually have a whole home surge protector on the whole house, yet it didn't stop it. So I couldn't even take pictures or video of this thing actually working for you guys at all. It's actually been dead probably about 6 months or longer. And again, going back to, I wish I made more videos more often for you guys. So again, this was great while it lasted. It was very quick to be used. It flashed a big bright light, sound an alarm, so people would know that the garage door was about to close, and it would close. And again, it was very convenient. I also had it hooked up through Siri in a special way, where I could tell Siri to open and close the garage door for me, and it would do it. So if I was outside and I was bringing chairs in from hanging out in the cul-de-sac, or you know, whatever, while going for a walk with the kids, and I'm coming home, I could just tell the garage door to open, and it would open. I wouldn't have to have my keys on me or type in a code or have a clicker with me. I just told my watch and it did it for me. So again, this was great while it lasted. Didn't last very long. I thought it was the power adapter. It was not. Actually, I just opened up the box to make this video, and I could still smell burnt plastic. Going to the recycler. So not very happy about it. It wasn't that much. I bought it luckily on eBay used. So who knows how long they had it for. Let's see. It doesn't really. It has a date code on here, but I'm not really sure if it's the right date or not. It would have been under warranty, except I didn't have proof of purchase when I called the company, because again, I got it on eBay. But not a big deal. I think I only spent $30. I think they're only $120 for this one. But again, it was all about, hey, I like the ability that it controlled my garage door. It warned me if I left the garage door open. I cannot tell you how many times I'd get a block away from my house with my wife. I'd turn to her and say, hey, did we close the garage door? And she would just look at me and say, I don't remember. Don't you remember? And I would say, nope, sorry, I don't remember at all. So in any case, it was great just to be able to, you know, pull over real quick, or have my wife pull out her phone and look at it and say, oh, yep, I see there that the garage door is closed. You know, the little sensor, which is right here. Just a little sensor that has double-sided tape. You just tape it to your garage door, and as it went up, there's I don't think you can really hear this, but there's a little, basically almost like a mercury ball type thing that would go up, and it would just let you know, send a signal to let you know it's closed. So again, this fried on me. They had to change the transformer outside, and it blew this up, and it actually blew one of my smart switches up for the second time that switch died. So let me show you what I replaced it with, and that I love so much more. Hang tight, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back now, and excuse me, I had to turn my light on, so I'm not sure if you can actually tell or not, but I figured I'd turn on the light, maybe see this a little bit better. So actually, I only have the box here. I don't actually have the device with me. I'm going to go ahead and add some clips of that while I'm speaking after this video is being made, so just bear with me. But in any case, so what you're seeing here, and I'll show again, I'm going to show on the box, and it'll probably be a little bit clearer if I can get some video footage of the actual devices. So the first thing that you're going to have is this big circular device, basically almost like a rounded square. But basically in the center of it, there is a bright flashing light, like I was telling you, where it shows a bright flashing light, and it also will sound a siren to warn you, to let you know again the garage door is about to close. It beeps for about 5 seconds or so, and then it'll activate the garage door and close, and some lights and status lights on there. It also has another little box as well. It hooks up to the garage door itself. That's again tells it whether the garage door is open or closed. And this device is a little bit different. This device actually, and the main hub is what I'm referring to here. The main hub does not need to be physically connected to your actual garage door. The beautiful thing, and this is actually a smart garage controller made by Chamberlain. It's called the MyQ, and this again works with a number of different garage doors. And when I'm saying that it's not physically connected to it, it's connected only by wireless. It's basically connected to it as if it's just another clicker for your garage door. It's very simple. You basically turn on the app, you hit learn, you go to your garage door, and you push code, and it literally programs it as if it's your car, that you have the smart buttons at the top. It's very easy to do. I think I was done using this thing in less than 5 minutes after I plugged it in. It's very simple to do. They have an app that just shows you how to do everything. It's very simple. Now the great thing is, as it says here, it says get free in-garage delivery through Amazon Key. So I actually can register this with my Amazon Prime account and have them drop off packages in my garage. Now there's a whole procedure with that. You have to section off, I believe, a section of where you would want them to drop off packages because of the times of COVID. And I'm not sure when you might be watching this video. Right now, COVID is stopping us from going to work. So there's no reason for me to have to worry about Amazon showing up when I'm not home. I'm always home. So is not an issue that I've needed to use yet. And again, it's just wonderful that I can open and close the garage door remotely. It could warn me whether or not my garage door is open. When I'm bringing things in and out of the garage as needed, I can do it. For example, New Year's Eve here, it stormed. We actually had our a New Year's Eve party in our cul-de-sac outside, again because of COVID. And when we were outside, it started to thunderstorm. Well, I didn't want rain to go into my garage. I'm in a tent, and I was not having to worry about me getting wet, but I didn't want water, going into my garage since it was raining so bad. I just simply told Siri to close the garage, and it did. It was very easy to do, and I literally watched it happen from across the street. Flash, closed, didn't have to worry about it.
You got it. Coming right up. Closing garage door.
Worry about it. And again, a lot more to come in the future on that. And about how I integrate it into my home system, into HomeKit, and actually a wonderful program that I'll talk more about. It's called Home Assistant. It's completely free to use. Absolutely love it. But again, this box, there's really nothing in here. If you see this, nothing. Some instructions of how to put it together. Some instructions on how to put it together. It comes in here, where to mount the device. Again, very, very simple things. And again, it's one of those things where there's really no reason to think that you can't do this. It's very easy to do as long as your device is compatible, and they have all that information right online. Now the cool thing is I know I mentioned, okay, the linear here, okay, goes for about $125 or more. If you get it through my alarm company, it's over $200 for this device. And again, this one does work directly with my alarm company, and I don't have to do anything special. It's just a Z-Wave device. Now, this one uses Wi-Fi, so I do have to use my Wi-Fi, but I have a wonderful Wi-Fi system, which I can always review on that too. Never had an issue with my Wi-Fi. I love it. So this does use Wi-Fi, but I think I can have over 300 devices or more on my Wi-Fi system, or 250 devices. I think I have 40 with everything, and I have no problem. But in any case, this I got for $16, I think it was. There was some lightning deal, I think, going on. One of the things you need to consider getting. I love it. It's just has been a lifesaver for me when I go again for a drive. It just reminds me, hey, my garage door is open, or it'll, as I'm pulling up, I love it. I have it on HomeKit. Every once in a while, my clicker won't work. I don't know why. I'm 2 inches from the door, won't work, but I can just tap on my screen on my CarPlay, Apple CarPlay, and it opens up the garage door for me. And the nice thing is I don't even have to be, I could be at the end of the street. I could actually technically be anywhere in the country and push a button on my CarPlay and it'll do it. Now CarPlay is smart where it'll use geotagging and it won't pop up if I'm not within about a block or two from my house. But I'm sure there's a setting I can change where I can do it anywhere, or again, always pick up my phone and make the change there too, for whatever reason. So it's a great little device. Again, highly recommend it. And again, if you can get it for under 20 bucks, even if it's $25, it's awesome. And again, I just love, it's another peace of mind for me that if I lose my keys, even though I have a smart, lock on the front door, if the batteries die, or if I don't have my key, or if there's an emergency and someone needs to get into my garage, again, I can have it hooked up to my smoke detectors, where if my smoke detector goes off, it'll automatically open up my garage door, unlock my front door, ring family and friends to let them know that the smoke detector is going off at home, to check in on us, to make sure that we're okay. There's a million different things that you can do when it comes to smart homes, but this is one of the easiest things that you can do, and I highly recommend it. If you guys have any questions, or if you already have this device or another one, definitely post it in the comments. Let me know. Would love to just get some feedback if you guys do have this one. I know some people have even decided to upgrade their garage door opener. Actually, my neighbor next door did it. I don't see a need of spending $250 and spending 4 hours on upgrading my garage door just for that feature. Now his motor died, so he had a legitimate reason for it. I couldn't get that past my wife. she wouldn't want me to spend that kind of money on a garage door opener just because I wanted something like this. And again, for 15 bucks, worst case scenario, I use it until my motor dies, and then I get upgrade to one that has the MyQ built in. But again, great add-on, highly recommend it. If you have any questions, post them in the comments, shoot me a message. Happy to help you out. And if you need anything else, just let me know. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. God bless.